Have done quite a few of those, I'd say.
What a waste of life. I only managed to be hated by all the people I loved.
You remember that sucked? Or from your childhood, oh dear.
Glad to see you again, Mr.
Glad to see. Yeah, I just ate your sister.
Giselle whines she lost her job due to her unionist activities, which started her drinking. Truth is, she got fired because she's an alcoholic.
Perhaps, don't you?
I believe.
I
On the
just
What do you-
want
I don't
your blood.
Giselle.
That's
Mother was
just.
sometimes. I know.
I'm sorry that I keep skipping, but I just want to eat them all. People say that Xbox controller was inspired the PlayStation controller. This one, but in reality Microsoft just picked up where it left off with Sidewinder. That's where they got the idea for the Duke. No! But yeah, not at least for a moment, no. Like a longer game series, since I have a big pile of horror games that are incoming in a very short time, and I do plan to play them. One of them is Madison, that will be released on the 8th of July.
My poor sister. What
Then
will
there
happen
is
to her?
Valstray
I'm
isn't
Giselle,
horror game,
I'm
but that's
so
gonna be one of the
sorry.
games that do plan to play when it comes out, since I got it gifted. And there were a few other like horror games and some random games as well that up for playing them when they come out. Actually, I have a look for the Duke controller. It's very recent, honestly. Still holds up for something that was released 20 plus years ago. Nice. Of course, Miss, you hope your questionnaire came across as pushy statement. Literally just curious question. Oh, I didn't take it as pushy. Not at all, so feel free to ask. I would say if something would bother me when people ask, so no worries at all. Okay, and now we are supposed to find a Mr. Vampire Hunter, but I have no damn idea where Mr. Vampire Hunter currently is located to. This town going through a massive change tonight. Wake up and go to the local cafe to find no one else alive. Yeah, that's actually what is gonna happen to the one of the characters. But other than that, I'm not sure. Since I have no idea where the Mr. Vampire Hunter has gone, and I would have really much like to eat him. But he seems to be disappeared, which sucks. Because if he's disappeared, I can't kill him. Which isn't nice. So he definitely is on the list of the people who we... Oh, hello there, good sir. How are you doing? I was just looking for... How are you doing?
So much noise. A vampire kills in utter silence.
Sir, I need to talk to you.
Good evening,
Vampire
Mr.
Hunter,
Thornton.
probably at the
Dr.
cemetery.
Reed,
You always expect
can I be of
vampires
any
there.
assistance?
Like it's fitting. Like,
Have you noticed
little do they
anything
know vampires are armed
suspicious
for living,
lately?
not the dead. Exactly.
Do you need my medical attention, sir?
Actually, I may.
Treating a
Thank you.
Also, you would think they would do something if I just smack my hand to their face like that. You would think they will try their best to fucking run away or something. No. But yeah, was just looking for him, since he definitely is one of them that we were supposed to.
How unexpected. Thank you, Dr. Reed. For in the end, you made me fulfill my destiny.
You think it's part of the hypnotic loop? Yeah, it probably is. I just like to point out some things. So much for Vampire Hunter. Yeah, he kinda sorta sucked at his job. Kinda sorta. Probably a little bit. Oh! Big fella! No! 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 You want fight too? Boop! Smack! Damn high blood pressure and lots of soda. You hide out. Da 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 dum ba da dum dum. Looked like he looked completely drained. Now the main question is, can I upgrade my stuff? Blood soda. The smell of newspaper soaked in this werewolf fluid. Damn it. So if I would be able to level it up. Good handle part, those I need. One way to find out. Carbonate. You have to say, if you had to be a vampire, you would enjoy being underized vampires. They weren't affected by crosses or garlic. I haven't really been using the ultimate, to be fair, at all. This doesn't seem to be my type of thing. Body. The Abyss ultimate is fun. Yeah, but I just don't feel like using it. Eh. It's not my type of a thing, I guess. But I've noticed a lot of games I just forget to use it, since I don't feel like I need it, I guess. Or that it doesn't suit for my playstyle or something. Yeah, if I now can't get forward in the game, that would be bad. Really bad. Practical. Flaws. You cut your through your flesh and prey so deeply that you now gain blood from its hit. Learn to use your close strength and now strike your prey with stunning. Oh, stunning. For the next one. Level 37, holy damn. You get more satisfaction from melee use. I don't know. Or I just don't think it too much. Could be that. Now the boss fight. Oh look, everyone has mysteriously died in this place. Ah, I don't know what happened. No news from the East End docks. No, this catastrophe is no surprise. Since 2 a.m. today, the docks of the East End are officially segregated. The police reports state that a sudden escalation in violence have forced the authorities to isolate the area. Inhabitants were evacuated to temporary shelters. I'm sorry, there weren't any inhabitants, so... Sorry. Embraced. Dead! Right. So, when we get forward in the story, we are gonna eat these ones too. We just need to heal them. To eat them, I guess. Yeah, these are also. And then there are these people as well. And we need to get more mesmerized level to be able to eat them. What's the flu? Yep. Damn flu. Hello, big boo-boo. Bonk. Bonk. Just to hit a fucking... Well, Queen, you are one hungry vampire. Yep. Also, hi Cosmic, how are you today? No need to remind you to hydrate for a while. Yeah, we just drank a full fucking... ton of people. Alright. What is the easiest way to get there? This way. Bleep, 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 bleep. Hello, you lovely little creature. Get one hit. I'm starting to like the chaos run. I'm starting to like it. Hello, Zero. Oh, come on. Don't hit me back. That's rude. So weak? What did you say? Who is weak now? I'm poking you back. Face. This is gonna be fun. Though it might also be the first time when I don't hate that boss fight, but we'll see. Plus, I'm not sure how much the boss fights are gonna get to level up. Regret not killing people. I fucking like, at the same time I'm super damn happy that I made the pacifist run. Before this. Since it was something... It was way more tough. Like, way fucking more tough. But this one is just like... Boop! Boop! And everything is dead. Is Queen a baddie? When you live with no morals, things become more rewarding. Yeah. Exactly. This is horrifying. Since I did really love the pacifist run, but sadly...
I cannot enter.
I was still not happy with the ending. And now we're just gonna eat everything and everyone. And I know that we won't be satisfied with the ending. I know that it's gonna be devastating ending and I will be sad with it. But, hey, it goes that way anyway, so... At least now we are having fun while doing so. Woo! This is a completely different game. You don't say. This is like... It feels like everything changed now when we are eating people.
There's an open window on the second floor.
Everything.
I should be able to get in through that.
Boop.
It's locked.
It's locked, all right. Wait, where was the open window? Oh, there. Boop. It's Queen's game now. This went from Dark Souls to God of War. Yep. Pretty much. So time to put the bets. How fast is gonna the boss die? Because this boss is something that normally... Well, on the pacifist run, because I did my best, you kept healing people so much that I managed to get more experience about a million times healing them. So, I think I managed to do it on the first try, but it was tough. So I'm wondering how fast it dies now. It will end like me Minesweeper then. Could be. So locked door, stop it to Vampyr. The one that just took out Mr. Green Wow with one hit. Okay then. Exactly. Boy. There is no boy. I hate him. I hate how fucking long are the loading screens. is.
For in front of you stands the tall queen.
Yeah. Hashtag not
Be
my
Doris Fletcher's voice. Where does it come from?
Wait, what? Stop guarding, you fuck. Here she is. Oh, Queen. Why is Lady D in this game now? But she isn't Queen. She was just tall lady. So listen to Dr. Swansea. Hope it is not yet, since I need to get the mesmerized level higher up before going LM. I think there was some more. Bonk. Bonk. Here, that doesn't open. Swansea choice isn't until chapter 5. Okay, thank you. But how are we supposed to be able to eat him then? If our mesmerize level currently is 4, and by completing the main quest line we get it higher. But if we only get like 1 up per chapter. Speaking of Unrise, did you guys hear what we're going to do with the interview with the Vampyr reboot? No idea. Do I want to hear? Is it gonna be something bad?
I cannot enter.
Cannot. Yeah, it's bad. Basically, we're going to change everything.
You who dared enter my
Okay,
realm.
everything bad by
Are
default,
you
change your
here
mind.
to worship or mock me?
I'm here to put an end to the vampire epidemic, Miss Fletcher.
Ah. But
Fun fact,
Doris
Swansea's
Fletcher
mesmerize
is
level is 1 higher than the maximum
She
you can
was
get in this game. You
consumed by
only
this
have
putrid
1 chance to
flesh that
eat
now
during the
enshrouds
story.
her.
You feel anger for what happened to you. But I can help you.
When it is. You're not sitting
I'm a doctor.
through that movie again.
Doris Fletcher is no more. All that remains are the dreams of the queen she was, and the queen she'll be.
Of return.
Until then, all shall die, for that was her final.
But yeah, when are we able to eat Swansea?
Come to me, my
Oh yeah, I don't have no blood.
On guard. Behold, Kinslayer, the disgrace of
I just needed you to know. I love you.
Will she be the queen again once they all share her fate?
Oh, okay. Actually, nice. Nice. Love that saber. At the end of chapter 5, it's still a ways here. Okay, so is it when you are supposed to make the
And I did not come to kill you.
choice? Is that the only way when
Will
we
you
can kill
spare
him?
me then?
Good evening from the 7th
this
Circle of Health. His heat is killing you.
cadaverous
Welcome to
carcass of
club.
mine.
Also, hi Hans Gruber. How
Does
are you
your
today
heart
other than getting
Beat a
healed
little
by the
faster
heat?
now. You fancy me then, Doctor?
No, Miss Fletcher. My dead heart will beat for only one.
Ah! Is she pretty? Is she sweet and tender?
To me,
God damn,
yes.
you remember us struggling with this boss a lot. Yeah, now you're gonna make a playthrough where you're gonna eat everyone, so you can just
I
run
know.
through the game. The choice when you have to rescue
And this is
Swansea, yes.
partly why you must be destroyed.
But you just
That I did not come here to kill you, yes. But I realize now the threat you embody must be stopped.
Will I be remembered? Will you?
You were Doris Fletcher, the greatest actress of her generation. No one can take that from you.
Thank you.
And farewell.
So Lewis, instead of being a
Farewell,
plantation owner,
Doris.
was going to be a brothel owner. It's also going to be changed from well-to... What? No, oh no, no. Okay.
Bravo! So dramatic. I love it.
Instead
McCullum,
of being a plantation owner, was
How
going to be a
strange I
brothel.
seem to find you whenever I'm inquiring about that skull infestation.
I mean you no harm.
He was very
I'm
fine.
not here for you. But once I put all the pieces of the puzzle together, I'm sure we'll have a little chat, you and me.
Stay away from me, McCullum. You and all your war dogs.
That I can't guarantee, Dr. Reed. But I'll let you go. For now.
I'll let you go for now. Oh, I won't when we meet next time, Ali.
I should probably leave the theater right now. The West End should be safe now. But London is not. It would be wise to benefit from the Ascalon's protection while I continue my research during the Great Hunt.
So they changed from one stereotype to another. Yeah, I agree with Elogy that yeah, when put through the lens of modern day, is not for modern readers. But that kind of makes you wonder why it has to be remade. Because then, like, is it the same movie anymore? Why couldn't they make a new vampire movie? Completely new vampire movie with the modern standards? With a good story? Why it has to be, let's steal the older story and change it completely different? Like, wouldn't it be easier to write completely new stories and rewrite the old one? Interview with Vampire has a lot of notable changes from book to movie.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
You try? Proud of you. Can you punch Jiki for me, please?
So
Jiki, no.
Doris just needed to be
Jiki, no.
close to her
Twilight
audience to
does not
infect.
exist, no.
Contagion through skin. Very disturbing.
Bloody monster!
Hey now, there is no need for violence. I just ate a whole damn village of people. I don't know what you're talking. Edward Barney moves, almost wrote the name right. Violence is the name of the game. Moon. You disagree. The entire novel tells how society has structured roles, institutions, and statuses. The vampire lore, the reflection of those things that we have created through analogies. Besides, Lewis even says that those moments were that everyone believed.
I fulfilled my promise to your father. This house is now yours, murderous son.
Actually, was writing a script a while back about college exploring one of the most cities in China, only to find the Chinese vampires. Ripsy Alfred. Oh no! Anne Rice was one of the richest authors of her time at the time of her death. Whether she maintained large creative control during the portions of the writing can't be certain. Christopher, her son, is now the sole owner of her work. As you recall, they worked together for many years. It's true, but Hollywood is corrupt. Anna tried her best to preserve the authenticity of her books into a series, but they simply said no, we are doing it our way. Take it or leave it. The Chinese versions of Vampire are like the stiff corpses that hop around, hence their nickname, Hopping Vampires. Sounds adorable. Hello?
Elizabeth, what are you doing here?
I've been formally asked to witness your triumph, my dear. After all, isn't it the natural role of a woman to support her man in victory?
But it's you who insisted I join the Ascalon.
Please forgive my giddiness. I'm just overcome by the thrill of finally being allowed within these hallowed halls.
You certainly
had
have
to
an
be
inquisitive
fair,
mind. It's quite something.
Modern lens
Elizabeth
to weakness
Ashbury,
isn't something for modern
only you
readers
can
or
make me
modern
smile in
viewers.
these difficult times.
And the same to you, Jonathan Reed. Now go have your little chat with the chairman. I can see he's practically bursting to hear your report.
I have a boat ready to go whenever I want. These hunters won't catch me.
But I will.
We repelled the intruders for now. But how long before they return? I personally went patrolling last night in the West End, and I spotted at least 2 foreign echoes. This is an outrage. We shall chase these intruders down.
Welcome back to the Ascalon Club, Lance-Bearer. Please tell us the good news. Have you put an end to the epidemic?
My hypothesis was correct. Doris Fletcher was the source of the contagion in this part of town. She was probably
Hi,
the first to be
Rescue. How are you today?
And you cleansed her before the hunters,
okay,
I've
enjoying
been
the
told.
game so far. How
Well
about
done,
you?
Dr. Reed.
Soon only
You
vampires shall
thrust your
exist.
lance
Yep.
and pierced the very heart of the corruption.
I'm just a doctor.
The important thing is, we won a major battle for the survival of
I
London.
want to see a movie with
For
original
that, we
definition
salute
of
you.
vampire
Thank you.
instead of this modern
Now,
blood-sucking thingy.
I have
Say.
another task for you.
Agree to disagree.
One of the utmost importance. Perhaps even more so than the previous.
I'm listening.
It's time for you to perform a most sacred duty for the club. I want you to recruit a new vampire.
Recruit a new vampire? Are you sending me on some sort of diplomatic mission?
Not exactly. I want you to make Aloysius Dawson the Econ he deserves to be.
Hate to person to disagree. everything. That's a vampires too. Is a plot.
As you wish, my lord.
Good. Now go.
How would you like me to proceed?
Aloysius is waiting for you at the Dawson estate. Once the
We're
deed
talking
is
about
done,
vampires to drain life
I'll
essence
join
of
you
the
there
soul rather
to
than blood.
celebrate
Then
this
all for it.
momentous occasion.
Before I go,
All right.
Why?
Because
Does he...
he can't...
Just wondering,
Didn't
do we
know.
get any hints if we go through these?
Don't...
It...
Oh... Yeah.
You
Not allowed as members, no.
So it's a...
Something...
Goodbye, Lord Redgrave.
Alright.
Are you all right, Jonathan?
Lord Redgrave has just ordered me to turn Aloysius Dawson. To make him my progeny.
I see.
Life
And how do you
instances
feel
were
about this?
metaphysical. You okay with bloodsucking? It has an under-theme of passion and control.
I'd like your advice on the matter.
The real question here is, why has his lordship given you this task?
Do you think it's some sort of trap?
Do you really want to know what I think about this?
I do, yes.
To make an immortal of a
No,
soulless
you're talking about
blackguard like
your
Aloysius
vampire.
Dawson.
That was
will
described
only
more as
lead to a
werewolf-like
disaster
creature that
for
randomly
London.
killed people during
The
night just for the
man is
fun of it,
already
and
dead
let them
inside.
behind.
Should I
Physically
refuse?
incondition where the victims were barely
Perhaps
recognizable
politely
as
suggest
humans.
that
Yeah.
Lord Redgrave turned the man into a vampire himself.
Don't you dare, my dear. According to what I've recently discovered, his lordship could kill you for even broaching the subject.
He can try.
Why?
I've recently found proof that the Earl of Bristol is of lesser lineage and only capable of creating skulls.
Please tell me more about your recent investigation.
As long as you lower your voice.
They are vampires, they probably
What
can
will you
hear
have
us
me
talking
do
shit
about
about them here.
The man is dangerous. Did you know he
Where
plans
does
to
this
build a
OG
wall
legend
to
come from?
separate
I've
the
never heard of
healthy
it.
rich from the sickly poor? Do not make him your progeny.
What would you do?
The man's dying already.
Isn't it more of those
Let the
old
reaper harvest the rotten fruit that
storytelling
is his soul.
that the people in the old times used to
What
tell
would
to
happen
each other
if I
or
made
something?
Dawson an Ekon like myself?
You would add a powerful immortal into a suffering world. An immortal who already craves authority.
Maybe I could teach
So
him
like
control,
not the right
like you taught me.
told the story.
Lead him down the right path.
I mean that sounds
Mr.
like the
Dawson
Chupacabra.
spent his life searching for a way to
Kinda,
cheat
sorta.
death. I'm sure he has spent decades dreaming of how he'd spend eternity as a tyrant.
Are you sure your information about Redgrave is correct? He says he's the progeny of the great knight William Marshall, who lived some 9 centuries ago.
That's a lie. Lord Redgrave is unable to create anything but skulls, if the poor souls survive at all.
How can you be sure the information is correct?
I made the acquaintance
It's
of a
from
most
somewhere in
interesting
or
informer while
around Romania.
investigating your maker.
Okay, so that's definitely
whom I
something we
learned the
should be
truth
asking from
about
Satan,
Redgrave.
since they do know quite a lot about the creatures back
Why
in the
so
time.
vindictive? You suddenly sound like you're angry.
Forgive me, Jonathan. I hate myself for it, but I feel
And
such
your
pride
internet
in
died,
my
damn it.
discovery. I'm afraid I just can't help it.
Which is?
He did serve William Marshall, and yes, the blood he covets as a token does truly belong to that legendary knight. But he was never his progeny. His lineage is not so noble.
Goodbye for now, Elizabeth.
Goodbye, my dear. Please, be careful.
But yeah, welcome back, Revas. Honk at it. That could definitely work. I think we probably have enough time to just run into that fuckface's house. And that's about it. And then we'll continue it tomorrow, since there is still things left to do. But we probably, if I won't get too emotional about saving something tomorrow, we'll be completing this one tomorrow. Then leaves us dilemma. Play next. So I do have a new, like few new games on my mind.
It looks like vampires have to obey Mendel's laws when producing progeny. Good evening, Miss Ashbury.
And good evening to you, Dr. Reed.
Why do you still hope to become a vampire in spite of your mother's refusal?
It's the immortal aspect of vampires that interests me. The world won't improve unless women take charge. I'm convinced of that.
You're obviously a clever woman.
Also, the thing about Honor Rice work is adapting all that work. Anyone who has read any Honor Rice knows by the time she is done describing the history of a spider on the corner of the wall and its origins. I've forgot too much
To
already.
change this world and make it a better place, one needs time on one side.
Your mother has refused to turn you into a vampire. Tell me more about it.
Each time we argue, Mother expresses the same fear. She wants me to remain alive and full of joy, rather than become melancholy and immortal. She claims you can't have one without the other. It's pure selfishness.
Your mother has walked this earth for much longer than you or I. She is wise, and we should not ignore her advice when we disagree with it.
But why shouldn't I be allowed to forge my own experience? There can't be only one righteous way to deal with eternity.
It's your mother's choice. As daughters and sons, we have to accept the decisions our parents make for us despite our own wishes.
I love my mother, and have accepted everything from her. Even that she named me Charlotte, when it was not my original name.
Does it bother you?
No. Whoever I was when I was born, I am now Charlotte Ashbury. It hurts as much as it makes me proud to know that's the name my mother will read on my tombstone.
Tell me, Charlotte, how do you plan to achieve eternal life, since you've obviously given it a lot of thought?
I won't give up. You have no idea how determined I am, sir. I may contract a deadly disease. I may throw myself under a carriage, just to be saved by her sweet kiss.
That's a disturbing answer, young lady. And the worst part of it is, I know you speak the truth.
There are less dangerous ways, Doctor. Instead of throwing myself under a horse like Emily Davison, I could just throw myself into your arms.
Stop playing this game at once, Charlotte. This is unworthy.
You never understood the melancholy of immortality. All the vampires seem to suffer from it. Everyone seems so depressed from living beyond. Well, if you live for eternity and you see people fuck up things for eternity, more and more and more,
about Aloysius Dawson?
and the world around you just keeps being shit,
of greed and selfishness. All I despise about this
and
country.
you know that you won't die ever. And
Goodbye, Charlotte.
kind of
Give
things.
my best regards to your mother when you see her.
She's been quite busy these last few nights. I suspect you may see her before me.
Yeah, it makes me think about, you know, since the world isn't too great place. Things are quite bad at the moment. So, as an immortal vampire, you have gone through a lot of political issues, you have gone a lot of wars, diseases, everything. You have seen just people dying. And possibly even people who you loved
So you survived
have
the war
died.
too. So sorry, I didn't recognize.
Most of the modern vampiric and undead lore derives from the scriptures of the first civilization that arose in the Epirus and Tigris region, Babylonia, etc. I think you'd become so detached to honestly have been heading that way anyway as it.
How is your wife, Venus?
You know, all you have to do is just look around you and you automatically understand why you and many others don't want to live for 100 years.
Is everything all right at home?
You would run as
Surely
fast
Venus
as you
is
could
ready
away
to
from
see you return
immortality.
France in
Same.
one piece.
Have you forgot what people are like in this
part of town.
And then there is, of course, the factor
Ina's
that, you know,
fears for our
you have
family
to keep
reputation.
hiding it
Now
all
her
the time.
husband has become the village
You need
idiot.
to, like,
But you're
the
alive.
loneliness that you will
You
probably
returned
go
in
through.
one
You
piece
can't
when you
tell
were
anyone
found.
that you're a vampire.
How many
Because what if the
soldiers
wrong person hears it? You're gonna get
Quite that
issues.
simple.
You can't stay in one place all the time because people will get suspicious because after 100 years you haven't changed a bit. You know, those kind of things.
When did you escape?
So there are small stuff that
to London.
probably piles up.
I almost never think about the war.
And I guess on that matter it's gonna be constant running, because if they know that you're a vampire, they will hunt you down.
I know what you mean. I haven't had much time to think about the war.
Thank you for the follow, appreciate it.
Of
If
course.
someone forced immortality to you, you would
epidemic
eat
kind
yourself
of
into
thing,
space
you'd
and
be
wait
busy
until
as
land on a planet
Forgive
that
me,
has
Johnny,
civilization
I
and
didn't
you
want
can
to sound
blend in.
selfish.
What is this new
Vampiric
battle?
immortality
I saw
does not
terrible
sound that
things
bad.
during the war.
You can just toast yourself in the sun
Horrors
if
I
it gets
thought
too
I'd
depressing.
forget.
That also depends on what the vampire story you believe in, since apparently there are also vampire stories where the sun doesn't kill you, it will weaken you, it will burn you, but you won't die. Also, hi Motas, how are you today?
What can you
I
tell
would
me
welcome
about
immortality and pity those who live to die within a few decades. And again, that's not saying that you would be happy to be an eternal creature. Or throw yourself in the fire, like what's that make critic?
You need some rest, Clarence.
You're doing
You
great,
should
happy
try
to
to
hear.
sleep.
I'm doing okay, enjoying the game so far. Definitely, it's good to be here, back at this game, really liking it. Right, let's see. So the people in this area, we haven't even met these, all those. We need to find them all, and then we can eat the rest of them. Wait, how much? Oh, this is Dawson. 1,000, okay. By the way, I really like your hair. Thank you. Appreciate it. Have you seen or played Vampyr before? Or is it completely new game for you? If you don't mind me asking. Alright, 1, 2. Guess we go just through this place then. I'm not sure where the fuck is the... I guess the area is probably in there. But I'm not sure. Oh no, it's there, okay. There's a new game for you. Okay. I like it a lot. We are a vampire, a doctor that tries to be good. Well, depending on do you want to be good. At the moment we are making chaos playthrough, so we are eating every single one of the villagers or citizens if we just have the chance to do so. Science, why the fuck not? We already made the peaceful playthrough a while ago. No, Dr. Vampire, nice. Yes, Dr. Jonathan Reed, very well known. Was it blood surgeon or something? Okay, can't go there. So how in the fucking earth?
It's locked.
I
should find another way to get into the neighborhood.
Find another way. Get in. What? I think there could be somewhere something that we could use. But yeah, this definitely feels like completely different game now when we are actually eating the villagers or citizens or whatever you want to call them, since the amount of damage I'm making is just wow. Freaking wow. And like we have so freaking much stamina and everything. It feels way different from what it was. Okay, so it says that we need to go there. Find a way to access Aloysius Johnson Mansion. Find a passage to get around the current stockade. Where in the cookies? Okay. Why that looks like a letter? Oh, it's a book. Find a passage to get around the quarantine stockade. Wait. It should be somewhere here. Could be. But there was the one safe room somewhere. Like there. I don't think it's near it. Was here something else we... Yes, I think that passage is something that we can't go too early. So it says is there, but we can't do shit about it. Earlier, I think. Yep. Like last time when we were here, it was just completely destroyed area. But now, because we have gotten forward in the story, it gives us the way to go there. Alright. But I'm wondering, like, is there a different ending still for the game? Since I do know that there is at least one ending, but it didn't matter how I ended the game with those twos. The ending was still the same. I'm wondering, like, will this give us a completely different ending, or is the different ending dependent on the people who you are, like, giving to immortality or something like it? I'm not sure. Or is it just always the same ending, no matter what you do? You know that there is 2 bad endings. So does it mean there? If you remember right, there is 4 total ones. Two good ones and 2 bad ones. But wouldn't you... If I'm thinking it that way, shouldn't we get the good ending if we are making the pacifist run? Because let me tell you, I did not get good ending while I did the pacifist run. At least I don't remember it being good.
No one can hide from Ascalon.
Adorable. Yep, that's absolutely terrifying boss fight, I see. Absolutely terrifying boss fight. What others call a boss fight, Queen calls a warm-up. With this experience, yep. Yeah, if you did the pacifist run, you get one of the 2 depending on the choices you made. Oh. I'm just wondering, like, how much things I should have made differently in it. Like... Because we didn't kill anyone. So how could we have, like, gotten any better ending in there?
Louise's father was determined to find and save her.
So would it have been something like The only difference of it is like something stupid. How to explain it? Like, what is like will we turn the skull due to Vampyr? District leaders live or die depending on your choices. Ah. So is it something like we get a bad ending if one of the district leaders either disappears or dies? So you think that's what makes the difference? Okay. Damn it. Because that hurts. That does hurt. So now I'm wondering, like, is there achievement for it then? Like a different achievement for the ending then? So as I'm still missing a few achievements, I think 2 hidden ones. Or something like it. And the another one is High Chaos playthrough, which we are currently doing. This might mean that I need to make one playthrough then that will, I guess, work the way that we don't kill anyone or try to get the best possible ending. I think if one of them die, you get the worst good ending. Where the fuck are we supposed to? The door has been... I never remember this puzzle. What the fuck were we supposed to do? Can't jump there. Can't go up there. The door has been unlocked. Remember it. Yeah, we could definitely do this part and then we need to for today, but how the fuck did you do this puzzle? Oh, now I see it. Okay. Damn it. I'm blind. Open the door and go down the stairs. Okay. Mine is to completely miss the stairs. Alright. And here, if I remember right, is the evil vampire dude.
How long are you gonna keep me locked in here?
Oh. Recent diary. Evening. Just looting your thing. That's the best one, requires no one to die and
Are you
leave
all right?
no one.
How do you know my name? Who are you?
My name is Dr. Reed. I managed
Fair.
to track you down thanks to your father.
So my father really was looking after me. This man, this vampire told me my father was dead. Is it true?
I'm afraid so, miss.
Yeah, because we
I'm so
kind of
sorry
sort of
for your
possibly
loss.
ate him.
But you are free to go, as your abductor is no more.
I suppose my jailer also killed my father, didn't he?
Thankfully, he did not search your father's corpse, where I found his notes describing where he might find you. You should read them.
I must find my father's body. He deserves a proper burial.
Oh, we can't do the medical checkup. Okay.
Goodbye, Miss Teasdale. And be careful. Until we meet again.
Yes, don't get eaten by evil vampires. So we can eat you. Bleep. Bleep. What is this? A common axe. Here is nothing. Ah, yes. We should leave it somewhere. Get the fuck out of this place. As I'm really good at postponing ending. Like, not yet, not yet. This just this one thing still. But yeah, I guess it could be that at that point when but no, it doesn't work. Well, we could make one beautiful day when I'm gonna replay it again. Get all the papers and see the good ending, I guess. But then I'm wondering, like, how the fuck are we gonna get to all the specific weapons? Because not all of the characters give you the damn key. So that's gonna be an issue. I'd really be curious. Splendid. Boop. Watching loadings. Right. And that is the thing. I should be able to open here. Door has been unlocked. Also, I'm not sure are we shitty vampire or what the fuck, but you know, we should kind of sort of be able to go over that. Bench. You have to go. Really enjoy talking about vampire stuff today. Normally can't find people to share your vampiric passion. Oh well, I do hope that you appear another time again as well. Science. Normally should be online on this time. Also, yeah, it's my time as well to disappear since I was supposed to go eat and pretend that I do something else than play video games as well.